Hi everyone and welcome back. So let's go over and compare the layouts and then we'll look into the investment potential. So for studio units, no matter which condo, the layouts don't run far. Generally, they all have that rectangular shape, layout and design. But the sizes may range from 200 plus to 400 plus. And then some units, they may have balcony or no balcony. And balcony space is especially important for washing machine and drying of clothes. So if there's no balcony, that means some of the kitchen space is sacrificed for the washing machine, and it's also important for the condo and the neighborhood to have a Adobe or laundrette in the condo or nearby. Then for one bedroom units, it's quite straightforward. You have additional yard space at the kitchen and balcony space as well. It depends on the condo, so you have more space and privacy in the unit. Then for 1+1 bedrooms, it's an upgrade from one bedroom unit. So instead of having the extra space in the yard, you have now an extra +1 area in the unit. If you go to showrooms, developers usually showcase that extra +1 room or area as a study area, or you can do the space as a small room. And it will depend on the development. Sometimes that +1 space, they have an opening or a door built in. So then it's a matter of whether that space has privacy or not. So now let's look at the potential residents. This is irrespective of whether you are buying for own stay or buying for investment. Because of the size and layout, people who tend to stay in this type of properties, studios and one bedroom units are singles, bachelors, couples, and maybe families of 3. The child is a baby. Then in terms of the duration of the stay, if you are buying for investment and to rent out the studio or one bedroom, the tenants can stay for long term, and long term I mean by like 2 years, 3 years or more, or maybe the tenant wants to stay for the short term, and short term can be for 1 year or 6 months, 3 months or less. And some of the reasons for short term stay is maybe the tenant, they are working on project basis, so they need a place for the short term because Airbnb is too expensive for them, or maybe they are waiting for their new home to be fully constructed, so that's why they need a place for less than 1 year, or maybe their current home is undergoing renovation, so they also need a place for the short term period. And depending on the management, condo and location, you can even run the studio unit or one bedroom unit as an Airbnb. Before doing Airbnb, you might want to consider a few of these criteria and issues and requirements. There are seasons, peak seasons and off-peak seasons. So expect some months to have a lot of guests and some months to be very quiet and empty, and then expect high turnover rates. That means you have different guests staying different numbers of nights. And then you have to consider the overall location. For example, where is the nearest public transportation? It can be buses, train stations. It's important to have a bus stop nearby and train station nearby. And it's also good that the train station, the line leads to the nearest mall or popular tourist and holiday destinations. And is the train station walking distance or considerable distance from the condo? Then don't forget your competition's hotels. You might want to take advantage of the spillover effect, especially during peak seasons when the hotels are fully booked, so guests will have no choice but to stay at Airbnb. Then is the condo next or nearby to a shopping mall or convention center? Because shopping malls and convention centers, people who are going for business trainings, weddings and events, they need a place nearby to stay. So that's it for today. Don't forget to share it, like this video and subscribe to this channel to stay tuned for more real estate, investing, finance and home tips.